Hi guys, this will be my first video and hopefully a very long series of videos, and it's going to be focused on Python tutorials, but specifically I'm going to be taking programs that you do at the college level and actually writing them for you guys. So if you have any programs that you need written, you can just send requests to me and I'll do them. So don't count on me getting them done in time for your project deadline. So today what we're going to be doing is just briefly, we're going to be going over creating a multiple input from a user calculator. So basically the user will upload or input different numbers for multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and it'll be able to take a range of those values and it'll spit out an answer. So let's begin. So the first thing you want to do is you want to define function for addition. That's what we'll do. And the first thing we're going to do is declare variable arguments. So we declare this variable arguments, and we declare an empty list as well. We'll just call it new list. And we're going to create a for loop. And inside this for loop, we're going to declare a variable that will take an integer. It'll create an iterator inside, and it'll append it to the new list. And then, after we're done that, we're going to declare another variable that will sum all the elements inside the new list, and it'll return it. So basically what we did was we created a function that's going to sum all the elements inside a list and return that value once this function is called. It's similar for subtraction, except there's no keyword sum. So I'm going to go on to create multiplication. Do the same thing, and if you're wondering what the star.args is, that basically will take in multiple arguments. It's just waiting for the user to put in the number of arguments they want inside the list, or that's going to be kept in the list. And in turn, that will be able to do the addition, multiplication, basically anything that the user asks for. So if you give me a second, I'm going to have to do the same thing for multiplication. And we've got to append it to the new list. And then for multiplication, it's a little different. Basically, I'm going to declare a variable. And in this variable, I'm going to use a keyword called reduce, and also a keyword called lambda, which is like a one-time use function. And it's going to do the multiplication for us. So once it does that, it'll return the numbers that are multiplied. I forgot to add something. I've got to add a library, and that way it can use the reduce function. So basically, this is the gist of it. Don't worry so much about what's going on at this point, because I'm going to upload all my code to GitHub. So I just kind of wanted to go over briefly. I declared a function. It takes in a variable number of arguments. It puts it in this list, uses a for loop to iterate over the list, and then it appends that list. It appends all those variables to a list and then spits out the number. I'm going to delete all this code for now and then upload everything I wrote. So here's the full program, and I'll go over it quickly with you guys. So basically, here's your addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And you can see in the division multiplication that we use the keyword reduce and lambda. So reduce is going to reduce all the variables that go in down to one number, and it's going to use lambda as a one-time use function. It's like the Dixie cup of functions. You know, use it once and throw it away. Same thing with division, and you can see the code there. The rest of this is really just getting input from the user. So it's going to print out some lines on a screen, and then it's going to ask the user for its choice. The user is going to enter its choice, and then the user is going to enter all the different inputs that they want to put in. And if it's not in an integer format, then it's going to spit back it's almost like an exception saying that's not, you know, a valid choice. If they enter something like, you know, dog, it's not a valid choice. It's got to enter one of these choices to describe what type of operation they want. So that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if you want the code, go to my GitHub. There'll be a link in the descriptions below on the video. Thank you.